Today I want to talk about a residential school. Uh, it was the first time I heard this name is in this class. Um, during this semester I learned something about residential school. I learned that at that time, children were forced to move to a residential school and grow up there. They had to give up their own language and forget their background, even they didn't know who are their parents. This caused intergenerational trauma. This let me reflect my own experience. Yes, back to the old time when I was young. I also experienced a special time of China. Mm, at that time, we had a special educational system. We call it mainstream. That means we have to give up our own local language. As for me, I was raised up in a rural area, and we speak our own language. But at that time, government forced parents and children to speak Mandarin, which is considered as a official language. So at that time, I had to learn the Mandarin at school every day, and I have to take an examination about that language. I really hate that period. I don't like that language. So as a result, my accent is quite weird. Some people don't believe I was raised up in that area because they don't believe they don't believe my accent. They think my accent is strange and weird. Um, but for now, after I learned the knowledge about residential school, I know education is not only passing on knowledge, but also we need to protect the culture. Uh, and we need to be aware of that culture and the language and the people and the local people should be respected and should be protected. As an ECE educator, I realize I have the responsibility to pass my learning and my knowledge about the fact to young generation, to the children. I think I should let them know what is fact and what we learned from the old time and how to avoid bad things happen again in future. Mm, in additional, I want to let my children, my students, know the importance of variety, cultural variety. And another thing I took away from this course is the dual role in operation. Mm, during this class, one important thing I learned is how to use critical thought. For now, I can use that thought to reflect my experience. That remind me my experience in China. When I was young, I was always required to be perfect, to be a perfect student, a perfect girl. That bring a lot of pressure to me, and I was always feeling like I was not good enough. After I grew up, like for now, I moved to Canada. I realized that sometimes I bring that pressure to my classmates. Like like one time when we were doing a teamwork, I I I took a lot of pressure to my peers. I often told them, oh, we should do like this. That looks more pretty. We should do like that. That seems like more professional. Um, during I did this, I didn't realize I that was a kind of pressure, and that's not fair to them because I one thing I neglect is that every person has their own trait, has their own personality, and I ignore the variety of personalities and people. So after this course, I use the critical thought to reflect myself. I mm, I need to break this circulation, and I should to believe everyone has their own value and should be accepted and considered. I need to treat myself to be more open-minded and be willing to cooperate with others. And another thing I learned from this course is that the one opinion of indigenous people that we should respect any form of life. We should view the life as a priceless thing. Um, yeah, I think I need to pay more attention to the harmony between people, nature, and community. Yes, after learning, I know every form of life should be respected and protected. We are not living for the demand of people. From now on, I should reconsider my attitude to the environment and the resource. I think everyone has the responsibility to respect and protect the life in any form, and we should treat them in a more friendly way. In the future, I would like to live in a sustainable lifestyle. And the most important is that I will guide my students to live in a more environmentally friendly way and coach them to keep a right attitude to the value of life and the interdependence. Those are three main important things I learned in this semester. I'm sure I learned much more than that. I love this course. I love this semester. I hope in future, if I can have an opportunity, I would like to dig more in this course, and I would like to learn more knowledge about indigenous people.